Hey everyone. So, yeah, I'm kind of nervous. But this is the first episode of the Magician's Quest Mysterious Times Let's Play. I'm hoping to do. Um, we'll see how far I get. I would like to play for a whole year, but, I probably shouldn't commit to anything quite like that yet. Anyway. So, I'm guessing if you're seeing this video, you've seen my previous Magician's Quest videos, but just in case you don't know, this is basically an Animal Crossing clone, but it's a lot more than that. It's like sort of taking place at a magic school. Anyway, here we go. I've been watching the movement of the stars, so I knew you were going to drop by. So, you're here to become a wizard, eh? No? What the fuck is that? Oh, what a pity. Come again if you change your mind. Oh, it actually kicks you out. My bad. I forgot that happens. Okay, take two. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna just sort of go through this as we play as if you don't know anything about this game, just in case. But, I apologize if I'm just repeating info you already know. Welcome to the room of the beginning and end. I've been watching the movement. Okay, yeah, we already did this. Very well then. Let's begin with the enrollment procedure. We'll just begin with some light hazing, and then... Well, may I ask your name? Sure. Geoff. Geoff. Geoff, is it? That's a fine name. Okay. And in what month were you born? July. What day? The 31st. So this is not my real birthday, but my real birthday doesn't really have the right star sign that I like. Well, it gives me a romantic type that I think is inaccurate. So I think this is a more accurate reflection of myself, and I just like the day. It sort of feels like the last day of July, just at the end of, like, just when summer is, like, sort of, just at the cusp of the end of summer, you know? Ho ho, you're the sensitive type. That's exactly what I'd expect from someone born under the sign of the heart. Alright then, next you'll need to tell me your gender. It's 2022. You can't be asking stuff like this. I'm kidding. If I had to choose, I would say you were this sort of kid. Well, no. Not a fan of that hair. Alright. Alright, as far as hair goes, that actually looks pretty close to my real life hair, this, because it always has, like, I frequently have a cow leg. Green is my favorite color, but it just doesn't work for me as a hair color. Purple's kind of cool too. I mean, I like this better, but purple's pretty nice. Yeah, so I'm sort of between this. Oh, I don't know about that actually. Like this looks very similar to my real life hair. When I let it grow out, at least. I like it short, but I don't really have a good short hairstyle that I like. This is alright, but I don't know, it doesn't really resonate with me. Probably, actually, when my hair is short, it does kind of look like that. I'm almost considering going purple here, but let's choose our face first. Alright, as for skin tone... It's a little too pale. That's a little too pink, so I'm gonna go with that. Oh my god. Like, what even is that? That's, like, really intense. That's, like, sunburned. You could just go through the whole game as, like, a sunburned person. That's really cool. I kind of want to play as a sunburned person sometime, but not in this file because I'm kind of trying to play as myself a little bit. Well, I'm half Asian, and to be honest, my skin does kind of look like that, but I'm gonna be self-hating and go with that because I do like the way that looks. Interesting. Ooh, angry. Oh, look at this clueless fish face. Just deer in the headlights. That's adorable. Okay, I am half Asian, but I'm not that half Asian. Oh my god! I forgot about the existence of this face. Wow! Oh, look at that. What a cutie. This is gonna be hard. I might need to like think about this for a second. The thing is, we're going to have to change our hair a billion times anyway. So I probably shouldn't get too super attached to it. Oh, at the same time, that's... I don't know if I can really do that. It's weird, it's like I keep seeing the hair again, and my opinion keeps changing on it. So this is interesting because... Alright. So there are girl hairstyles and guy hairstyles. You can totally switch between the two once you like get into the game, but I guess not now. I don't like that, but I do like this and this. It's weird that the shaggy hairstyle is usually my favorite. That's what I had on Smelton. Smelton's my previous character, by the way, if you're new to this. I was just sort of naming him after any random fish or bug, and it happened to be a pond smelt. You know, I like that, but this is a very like nice autumn hairstyle. Like it's very like, I wear flannel, I'm not afraid to get dirty in this like, you know, cruddy town we live in, or I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, you know, it's weird, I usually don't like this hairstyle, but it's kind of speaking to me now. Well, let's do this probationally? On a probational basis? What am I trying to say? Alright, so this is if I want to be constantly surprised. This is if I want to be like a sumo wrestler. This is if I want to be a goldfish. This is like a nice, mischievous, sinister look. This is a very, like, determined... Like, that's not how I go through life. I'm not that determined. Okay, so that leaves us with this, this, and this. I really like this, but it might be too cute. And that might be too boring. I wish you could choose your eye color in this game, but I guess you can't. Then again, this is like the default look, isn't it? Maybe that's too boring. Really tough. If this takes too much longer, I'll pause to spare you all the torture. I'm sure you're pounding at the computer screen just saying, like, get on with it already. I don't blame you. This still kills me. Like, you want to play the game as a lobster. I love it. Like, how would you even... Like, that's just so crazy to me. This is an actual skin tone. Like, all the other ones are very believable as skin tones, but this is so insane. I really want to play with this hairstyle someday if I ever do another playthrough of this game. It's so funny. Is this too boring though? I'm leaning this way. I think I am gonna pause just so I can, you know, decide with utmost confidence. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I tried out some different combinations, and I think the problem was the hair, actually. So I even like this with green hair and blue hair and purple hair. Ooh, that's kind of hot. Not in like a weird way. You could do some really interesting things, like if you wanted to play as like an old man, you totally could. With just like this grumpy face. Yeah, like that. Like if you want to be 70 years old in this game, you can totally do that. Oh, look at this sweet old man. He probably doesn't remember his grandchildren's names. But he's so innocent. Oh, look. This looks like a sweet Asian grandma or something. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I really like this. I'm really tempted to go with a different hairstyle, but I think this feels right. We'll have to change our hair a lot in this playthrough, so I guess I shouldn't get too attached to it anyway, but I think... yeah, this looks right. Last but not least, which school would you like to go to? So when I set out to like start making videos on this channel, I knew there might be some games where I would have multiple playthroughs of the same game, and I thought, how can I differentiate? How can I like name the different Animal Crossing towns or whatever? I decided I would name them after the character that meant the most to me in the previous playthrough, because you can't anticipate who will matter in the coming playthrough, but this will sort of be like an honoring of our past playthrough. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, so if you didn't see the last episodes, I got very emotionally attached to Victoria, the depressed Venus flytrap, and Sanderson, the easygoing, hungry frog. And then supposedly Victoria's actually a Rafflesia, but she has like teeth, so it really looked like a Venus flytrap to me. So anyway, I think Frogtrap works because it really sounds like it could be a magic school to me. Well, it's all settled then. That's where you'll be going from now on. Oh my lord, my computer's burning up. Please, not now. Good lord. That's it for the questions. Did you make any mistakes? No mistakes. Alright. You are now enrolled at the magic school. Proceed through the gateway. Alright, I'm gonna pause real quick because I need to try to cool my computer down. I don't want it to be lagging this whole time. So I'll be right back. Okay, I ran some ice across the laptop and I shut down my computer's like internet thing. So I really apologize. I'm gonna try to get a better handle on this. I really need to get a better cooling sink, but I needed to record the first episode today, and I apologize for the sound quality as well. I've been noticing that's a big problem in my videos, but I'm gonna hope to address this in the future. But I wanted to start this Let's Play now. Do your best. I can see you have what it takes to truly become a truly great wizard. Oh God, I hope this doesn't lag too much. Okay, the door looks good. That looks fine. Maybe that room was just very resource intensive for some reason. We can hope. So here we go. Man, those pants are gonna have to go. I would rather streak than be wearing those. Alright, you're here. I've been waiting. You're Geoff, who's starting here at Frogtrap Magic School, right? I'm Reginald. I'm in charge of this dorm. You need to go to the school and introduce yourself there. But first, let me show you your room. Follow me, and make it snappy. Okay, so I guess the first player always gets this green room. As of today, this is your room. Just remember that your room is the one with the green door. You can put whatever furniture and stuff in here you like. Whatever makes it comfortable for you. Got it? Uh-huh. This is a welcome gift for me. You've still got a little time. Why don't you take a look around the dorms in the meantime? I'll be waiting at the entrance, so come and find me when you're ready to head to the school. I'll show you the way. Thanks, Reginald. So Reginald is some kind of pumpkin squash guy. We don't really know. I'm having some doubts that I picked the right face, but I guess it really was my favorite. So anyway, yeah, if you're not familiar, this is a game that's very similar to Animal Crossing in a lot of respects, but it has a lot of extra stuff too. It's sort of like, what if Animal Crossing was, instead of you moving to a new town full of animals, you move to a magic school full of a bunch of animals plus a bunch of other weird shit and freaks and stuff. So we have our starting room, our empty inventory. Well, actually, not empty. We have this beige wardrobe. The wardrobe is empty. So you have your very similar controls, although the controls are a bit reversed from what they are in Animal Crossing. You use B to move, and A to pick up, and X to use instead of the other things. And I wanted to start this Let's Play today, November 12th, because this is the anniversary of when Magician's Quest was first released in... Ooh. When was it released? 2007? 2008? Let's see here. I'm already Googling. This is not a good sign of things to come. I really want this to be a good Let's Play or whatever. I feel like there's not enough videos of this game on the internet. 2008. So this is the 14th. It came out exactly 14 years ago. So this is the dormitory, and it looks like there's tons of rooms, but there's actually only 4. The green, blue, and yellow and red doors lead to the rooms that the players can have. But the good thing is that even if you only have one player, you can decorate using all 4 rooms. That's really handy. This is the trash can, where you can put your trash. Now these 4 brown doors, they can sometimes, by magic, take you to a neighbor's house. That's sort of an interesting mechanic we'll see more of later. But you can also connect them to a neighbor's apartment. I kind of forget what this is. I think it's involved in multiplayer. This big door is the gateway to the beginning and the end, I think it's called. It's used for, you know, exiting and entering the game, and also a couple other things. One big thing we'll see later. Alright, so it's 8:09 p.m., so it's already evening. Wonder if we get to see... Ooh, should we see who's here, or should we just encounter everyone organically? YouTuber I really like, GP Games. Whenever he has someone new in his Animal Crossing town, he... what am I trying to say? He always just goes and meets them organically, so I think I might try to do that at least this time. Alright, I think we're all set. Oh, and up there's the conservatory. Of course, I saw that. Hey, Geoff! Where are you going? Have you already seen enough of the dorms? Yep, I think so. Great, I'll take you to the school now. Follow me, and don't wander. Man, I really hate our pants. Okay, so he's taking us to the magic school. This is Frogtrap Magic School, but every magic school looks the same in this game. Well, this is it, Geoff. Frogtrap Magic School, which you'll be attending from now on. It'll be your home away from home. Principal Soul is waiting inside, so hurry up. Good luck. Hey, Geoff, when you're done saying your hellos, come see me, okay? I'll be dropping by at the bank, and then go back to the dorm. Okay. Geoff, I would like to offer you the warmest of welcomes. I'm the principal of the magic school here in Frogtrap. Now then, please say a few words of greeting to our students. I'm so nervous. I hope we have someone cute. Or at least someone scary. Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to our new student, Geoff. Naomi's back from the dead! Okay, so in our last playthrough, Naomi, the like ninja rabbit, or like Asian rabbit or whatever, she was a really happy, normal, easygoing rabbit, and then one day we traded her Yamchan for some gasoline, and ever since then she just got into this horrible gasoline drinking habit, and she sadly perished, but I guess in this timeline she's alive and well. I want everyone to get along nicely. Pleasure's mine. Pleasure's mine. Welcome. Geoff, here's a wand and hat to show you that you are one of our students. This is Naomi's second chance at life. I hope she doesn't fall into the same habits that befell her in the previous episodes. Nice to meet you! Oh, that was horrible. I'm sorry. I'm gonna occasionally have some voices that don't work. May take some fine-tuning. Alright, now I'll provide a brief explanation on how to take a class. Start by talking to the teacher in front of the classroom. If you would like to change the time a class starts, ask Mr. Oakley in the staff room. Oh, and about your classes. At first, I will personally teach you the basics. The use of tools is particularly important. So I'll be teaching the very first class. Make sure you don't miss that one. If there's anything you don't understand, you should take a proper class. Well, Geoff, good luck, and study hard. Alright, so we have some decent characters. Yeah, what's up? I've got a lot on my mind right now, to be honest. What's up with you? Some kids love reading, right? So I thought I'd try it myself, but I picked a really hard book. Put me to sleep next thing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so do they skip introductions here? Are you feeling a little down or something, Geoff? I'm right, aren't I? Tell me about it. I got an email from my mom. She wanted me to finish my education before I consider marrying anyone. I wonder why she suddenly wanted to tell me that. Can you keep a secret? I hope she doesn't mean I have to pass math class, or I'm never going to get married. I'm pretty good at math. What's wrong? Why the long face? Is it all the horsing around you've been doing? Maybe you need a stable relationship. Fishing while listening to the sound of the river and relaxing is the best. Oh, but I would never use hook. According to my data, I mean, if I actually caught anything, I'd have to stop relaxing. Alright, Billy's clearly the class nerd. I've got so many things to do. What's up with you? I went shopping the other day, and I met Daisy from Daisy's Flowers. We were just standing there, just chatting, when some snooty old woman butted in and started going on about herself. What a bitch. Can you keep a secret? I was really ticked off, but Daisy talked to her nice and politely. It must be hard to work in a shop and have to smile at people you don't want to smile at. What's wrong? Why the long face? Is it all the horsing around you've been doing? Maybe you need a stable... Oh, he already said that. I think it'd be great to be a politician in the future. You could change the world with just a thought. So now I'm studying all about politics by reading books, according to my data. But I haven't found one yet that tells you how to change the world. Nerds can be cute, but I'm really not feeling this with Billy. See, okay, one important aspect of Magician's Quest, perhaps the most important, more important than the spells, is that you don't just, you know, chat with your classmates slash villagers slash neighbors, whatever you want to call them. You can also date them. And you can marry them and have children. Okay, you can't marry them or have children, but you can date them. And it's one of my favorite parts of the game. It adds a lot of drama and intrigue. No one's really caught my eye yet, though. And I'm actually way too horny. I don't need to find a boyfriend or girlfriend the first day. By the way, guess what I saw? Billy having fun playing in the classroom. I think we saw that too, Becky. It's not fair. I'm gonna go do that too. Alright. Oh my god, so... I don't know if you're just joining me, but I literally just moved. This whole thing was timed very odd. I've been driving across the country for the past 3 days. And I just got... It's Grimble! Grimble the frilled lizard. Hi, Grimble. Well, 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 another needy person. Grimble here. Charmed, I'm sure. Back in the day. If only you could have known me way back when. Oh, is he, like, supposed to be old or something? I kind of see it now. He looks like a retiree. Okay, sorry, 1 second. I need to make sure things are set correctly. Yeah, this is weird. Okay, sorry about that. I apologize. Oh no, not Nigel, this greasy weasel again. What do we have here? Could this be our first meeting? My name's Nigel. Broom Rider Nigel is what they call me. If you ask me, you look like you'd make a good rival. Anyway, see you around. Ugh, sorry, my voices are making me cringe. I need to fine-tune my voice acting. What do they have at the store? Fuck class. Let's go shopping. Picard. How do you do? My name is Picard. Welcome to my store. Here at Heroes, we stock a wide selection of furniture and carpets. On the second floor, you'll find carpets, CDs, and many other goods. If you see something you like, just stand in front of it and press the A button to place an order. Feel free to take your time and enjoy browsing our extensive selection of products. So you can buy new brooms to ride around on. These are a little girly for me. Daisy sofa, brown low table. Oh man, this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna want like everything. I already know it. Ooh, this is important. French cooking. So, giving food to your classmates is an important part of seducing them. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that tonight. Oriental ornament. Whoa. That's wild. Because the more types of food you have, the more likely you can, like, give them their favorite food. Now I say that having zero clue if that actually really, like really heightens your friendship with them. I'm just kind of guessing, to be honest. There's a lot about this game's mechanics I do not understand at all. Oh, Sammy! Sammy the penguin. He's a cutie. Brr! It's cold, cold, cold! We haven't met before, have we? My name's Sammy. Cold one today, ain't it? Just like that. Really? You don't think so? Well, you may be on something, but I'm always cold. Anyways, it's nice meeting you. I feel like that's a bit of a leap in logic. If he's a penguin, he should be used to the cold, meaning he's always warm. But maybe it's just something, I had me some time to kill before meeting a friend the other day, so I decided to flip through a magazine at home. Before I knew it, I was late, just like that. My friend said I should have taken that magazine along with me in the first place, but I didn't want to carry that extra weight. I already had a bowling ball and shoes with me. Why did you have a bowling ball with you? I guess he was going bowling. Sammy's cute, and I really like him, but last time I played and he was around, I felt like... he looks so young that it makes me feel predatorial to, like, go out with him, you know? Like, I guess we can be friends, but, like... I like to interpret the... So one thing about Magician's Quest relationships is that it doesn't really allow same-sex dating. I mean, it doesn't. So, the mechanics with a same-sex character are very similar as with an opposite-sex character, in that you grow closer, and eventually they'll ask you to be your friend, and then they'll ask you to meet at Lover's Point, and then they'll confess to you and ask to become official. But the difference is, if they're the same sex, they're asking to be your best friend, and if they're opposite sex, they're asking to be your boyfriend or girlfriend. I still kind of interpret it as a bit ambiguous, romantic friendship and all that. This is hard to follow. Who's this chick? I don't think I've met you before. I'm Patsy. Yeah? Geoff, huh? Huh. Just be you and me. I'm really into romantic gossip. Tell me if you hear any, okay? Hey, here's Mikey. Oh, someone I don't know. I'm Mikey. Say, what's that thing hanging from your nose? Well, to me, heh, just kidding. He's cute. I have my eye on Mikey. It must be a lucky day running into me. Before I left home to come study here, Father told me I had to be a beacon for others to follow. I don't think I really want to be a beacon, though. I mean, being set on fire sounds rather painful. Well, to me, adults say the weirdest things sometimes. Wow, look at his weird face. I love it. Patsy is already so bored. I can tell she's going to be a little gossip monger, and I love it. I try so hard sometimes to make people like me, but the harder that I try, the less they do. Huh. They act like they're getting tired of me and stuff. It makes me so sad. So, apparently she's supposed to be a Mont Blanc, I think. Wow, the first day and they're already swapping gossip. Oh, that's right. I'm listening. What are you guys talking about? Oh, okay. I'm not really focusing on romancing Sammy, so I'm just gonna do my thing. He's welcome to tag along. And yeah, if you're more of an Animal Crossing fan than someone who's familiar with this game, a big part of this game is, well, not a huge part, but one mechanic is that you can actually hang out with your classmates. They'll ask you to hang out, and then you can go do stuff together. And whatever you do, they will mimic. However, if you don't have a high friendship level, they will not stay for very long, like this. It'll be difficult to say goodbye, Geoff, but it's like I've had my fill and I can't even cram in another dessert. So I guess it's goodbye for today. But he still wants to talk. So yeah, so that's why he was following us around. Yeah, so there's a sort of a rumor or gossip mechanic in this game where characters will notice each other doing things, even if it's petty stuff like quote-unquote having fun in the park or having fun in the classroom, and they'll just start you know, spreading that shit around. Ooh, okay. So I do want that one thing in the department store, so I'm gonna try to do some fishing. Black bass, big. So in Animal Crossing, tools are things you buy and use, but in Magician's Quest, it's just your wand will turn into them. And this is all taught in a class we're supposed to be attending right now, but I kind of want to do this instead. I guess we can learn one. We can take one class. Alright, well, I think we've seen enough people. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's best to just meet everyone organically. But I am going to see if anyone else is around. Hey, Mikey. Oh, okay, we can't see anyone. I'm actually thinking about how I can make more money. Well, not a bad thought, I guess. These are, I guess, Magician's Quest's version of weeds. So you can pull them. So I'm going to try to play this game at least once a month. That's sort of how often you're supposed to play it. Because there will be different classes every week and different things to do. And I'm starting on a Saturday. So New Week will be starting tomorrow, actually. And I feel like there's already so much to do. Alright, well, let's take a class or two to start with. Hey, Billy. So Billy's practicing his magic. I'd love to catch some more fish, but I guess that'll have to wait. I need some money, so that's why I'm thinking about catching a fish. Alright, let's take a class. Ah, if it isn't Geoff. So, which class would you like to take, Geoff? Well, we don't have any past classes, so let's take the staff's class. In this class, we are going to learn about the staff. Refraining from making a dirty joke. There are many types of tool that your staff can be used as. You can change it into a fishing bowl to do some fishing, an insect net to catch bugs, a shovel to dig up the ground, or a watering can to water trees and flowers. Well, I will now explain how to transform your staff. There's a hand icon in the top right of the lower screen. Touch this area. Alright, yeah, this isn't that important. If you actually were going to play this game, you could learn all this, but... Yeah. So there's 5 basic things. And the free hand will turn into a staff or wand if you're, like... if you're in wizard mode. Geoff, do you have something against me? Sometimes I feel like you're giving me strange looks. Or am I imagining things? I'm really surprised that you're back from the dead, to be honest, and I'm worried about you. We had a number of interventions with you in our previous town, and nothing seemed to help. You just couldn't lay off the gasoline. So I'm a little concerned. I only concerned as a friend, though. It's now time for a question. Is there anyone who's confident they can give the right answer? I think I can manage this. Young Geoff, how about you? Well, you can change your staff into many different things, but it cannot be transformed into one of the following items. Which one is it? It cannot be transformed into a broom. That's something you need to buy yourself. So I moved much further south in hopes to get some warmth, but oh my god, it's off to a bad start because it is cold as hell. Windy too. This is a very... Oh, they're like whispering across the classroom. What you guys talking about? What's up? They're just ignoring me. Got to keep this quick. I haven't got time to dawdle right now, to be honest. So what's the problem? I went shopping the other day, and I met... Oh, we've heard this story. Like in Animal Crossing, classmates will repeat themselves a bit. Hey, Geoff, did you finish your homework for today? I did, but there's no way you're gonna have a sneaky peek. By the way, you know what I heard? Becky was having fun shopping on the shopping avenue. It seemed rather lonely. Maybe next time I'll offer my friendship. ... For a fee, of course. Yeah, so Mikey's I think the phrase is... I think the terminology they use is stingy. It's basically a very greedy personality. What you guys talking about? I want to be included. Yeah, so you can interrupt their gossip sessions. Yeah, let's do it. Is it too soon to, like, go on a date? Because I kind of want to. I guess we have no money, though. But, when you're on a date, you can take them to the local juice bar, Limelight. Now, of course, it's non-alcoholic, it's just juice. Or at least that's what they say. Oh, we haven't met, have we? Are you new around here? My name's Marcy. I run the Limelight. You're always welcome here, little wizard. If you ever need to discuss something, I'm always here to lend a sympathetic ear. So, this is Marcy, the... she's, we're too poor. But she's a sort of, a lively, vivacious lady. Maybe just a little flirtatious, but always sweet. And she'll serve you juice, and she'll also like read your romantic compatibility with whoever you're with. So this is a really great date spot. So here's one aspect of the game that's also different from Animal Crossing. It's not just about owning songs. You can learn them. So if you hang out with your character while a song is playing, you'll learn it. And then you can do some pretty cool stuff with it. So, hey Grimble. So now my character knows this song, so I can whistle it. And classmates that are around you can join in. And each classmate will have their own instrument they'll play. Some will whistle, which is the default for you. Grimble, it seems, plays violin, and Mikey, it seems, plays guitar. And so you can sort of try to combine the different characters and instruments to get a good arrangement. So there's generally sort of like chords or backing, and then there's percussion, and then there's melody. And so here we have backing and melody, which is good. You definitely want. The backing is pretty important, so you're not just... otherwise the melody doesn't always sound like something. That was a great, really great first concert. Way to go, Grimble. Hello, Geoff. How are you feeling today? Me? I feel great. I want to be a rose of a man. What does that mean? I want the beauty and fragrance and the sharpness of the thorns. If I had the presence of a rose back in the day, think of all the time it would save me hunting for a girlfriend. So I guess Grimble is supposed to be like an old man because he's always saying back in the day. And he has this like fruity like Hawaiian shirt. I really do enjoy picture books. You might say it's rather childish for someone my age, but the simplicity of the words seem to have an undesirable effect on me. For instance, last night I was reading and it felt so peaceful that I fell fast asleep. In fact, I was going to lend you that very book, Geoff. Unfortunately, when I woke up in the morning, the pages were torn and stuck to my face. Okay, so we also have another character. Her hair looks a lot like human hair. Like the shade of red, and I don't know you, do I? Well, that won't do. I can't make the purring noise, I'm sorry. My name is Susie. I like singing, and one day I'm going to be a famous idol. Pleased to meet you. Oh man, I wanted to fish with him. Alright. Well, that was fun. Thanks, Mikey. Hello, Geoff. You look delightfully carefree today. I, on the other hand, am busy as ever. But no matter, I can always find time to chat with a friend. I can't believe it. I think I skipped the checkbox on the answer sheet in that last test. Well, to me, you have no idea how upset I am about this to you. Must be nice to be you. Looks like it's time for groveling with Mr. Vlad. Maybe he'll adjust my answers for me. So, it looks like Mikey and Grimble are both the stingy personality, which is a shame because they're both my... I like them both at the moment. So this is the beach. You can do some fishing here. If fish show up, so that's hinges on the if right now. So I got in about 2 hours ago, and I've been staying at Airbnbs, and I really like rustic Airbnbs, and so far they've been like a really perfect balance of rustic and nice. But this one's just rustic. It's very bare bones, and it's in kind of rough shape, to be honest. And it's really out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, like really in the middle of the woods. So I'm just a little scared that some chainsaw wielding psycho is going to tear my flesh from my bones tonight. I keep hearing loud thumps outside. Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm pretty scared. So if this is the first and last episode, I'm sorry, because I see a lot of Magician's Quest playthroughs that just start and end, and I didn't want to be like that. But you know, if there is no more life in my body, there is very little I can do to continue the playthrough. So I do apologize in advance if that's what ends up happening. But yeah, it's kind of a miracle that I'm playing this at all, because it's just crazy timing. I'm moving right now. I have like 20 races. I have to play in Mario Kart. I know, real important stuff. And an Animal Crossing event is going on. I have to do the Pocket Camp update. And the Splatoon 3 Splatfest is this weekend. I mean, I just have no time for any of this shit, you know? It's seriously like 5 things. And the moving is a big one. And then, you know, the November 12th is the date I said I would start this new playthrough. So I am going to wait a couple days to upload it, though. I think I'm going to take some time to make sure the thumbnail looks how I want it and stuff. Let's take another class. There's quite a few tutorial classes before the real classes will start. So, learning about shops. In this class, we're going to talk about how you can use the shops in town. There are many different kinds of stores in town. When you go there, you can do many things, such as buying things or selling things. As much as time allows, be sure to go around to as many shops as you can. There's one key point that you will need to remember. A shop will only be open at set times. If you visit when it's closed, you won't be able to go inside. This is really complicated, high-level stuff, so I hope you're paying attention. And finally, I'd like to explain how to sell things at a shop. Okay, I think we'll manage. Yeah, that was a pretty easy one, I gotta say. Whoa, what was that noise? How's it going, Grimble? So I guess when you'll be in the doghouse if the teachers catch you out after dark. Me, I'm an honors student, so I have nothing to worry about. In the evenings, I enjoy a bit of stargazing. If you're patient enough, you'll likely see a shooting star or two. My friends tell me their dreams in the daytime, and then I wish upon the stars for them at night. Back in the day. Of course, there's a small charge for this service. How about it, Geoff? Sure. Oh my god, they're already talking shit. Alright. I'm so curious about who all goes here, though. But I'm trying to resist temptation. I'm trying to remember how many we've met. So we've met Mikey, Billy, Grimble, Sammy. Anyone else? Oh, and Nigel. So that's probably all the guys. And then for the girls, we've met Becky, Naomi, Patsy, Susie, and this girl, Fifi. Well now, who have we here? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. How do you do? My name is Fifi. Apologies. I feel like she's very breathy. Apologies for not introducing myself sooner. Geoff is your name. Glad to make your acquaintance. You're looking good. She's kinda scary. I think she definitely has her fans in the fandom, but I'm a little frightened. How would you feel if you received a hand-knitted scarf for a present? Well, my one friend in Pennsylvania made me one, and that was really nice. So, I guess it depends on the person, but overall I think I'd be happy. You would? I'm actually quite good at knitting. I never tried knitting a present, though. Maybe I should try it? Okay. So, I'm gonna guess that's everybody, and I'm just gonna be... It's not everybody. We have this short glass of water. I don't know what I mean by that. Wait, don't tell me. I sense that your name is Geoff. Am I right? I thought so. I can see these things, you know. My name is Aurora. My senses tell me. I sense that you and I will get along just fine. Aw, she's cute. Have you ever heard of Robin Hood? He robs from the rich and gives to the poor. I guess it's not so bad because he only robs rich people that are bad. I don't think I could actually ever do anything like that, but I would at least like to treat everyone I meet with kindness. So she might be the gentle personality, which I'm not a huge fan of. But yeah, so Magician's Quest and Animal Crossing apparently both have a penguin named Aurora. She's probably my favorite girl so far in our town. Alright, now that's gotta be everyone, right? Yep, that's everybody. Oh man, the wind is blowing hard and this place is like, there's bumps in the night. I'm gonna have a little trouble sleeping, I think. here for like 3 or 4 days because I wanted to get here early before the house closing. I don't now I'm like, why? But I just figured, you know, if I ran into any accidents or anything on the way, or if there was trouble, I wanted to give myself some wiggle room. Alright, so for the moment I'm just gonna maybe collect some fish and bugs to sell. Now you don't directly sell them, I'll show you what you do with them. Okay, there's a new one too. Now thankfully we started this in the middle of November, so I have plenty of time to catch anything that's leaving at the end of November, although I'm not sure if anything really is. This is very, man, I swear I keep hearing stuff. Sorry, I'm kind of freaked out right now. Jesus. I really hope it's just the wind. Oh man, I really don't want to get murdered tonight. Okay, so when you start, there's like a lot of trees and bushes that are not... These are not going to be here for very long. I guess we really need to continually... I guess the idea is that you continually visit Daisy's flowers. So that is a ghost, and they are around here at night. Freaky as fuck. Gonna just make sure there's no bugs around. Nope, not here. But yeah, if you've seen the Smelton file, which is, you know, the previous videos I did for Magician's Quest, you'll know these. You'll probably remember there were not this many flowers and trees. I guess they just naturally die out a bit. And if you want them, you'll have to get them yourself. I'm gonna collect some of the more valuable ones. This is a really easy, good source of income if you need it. Alright, do I have more room? I have a little more room. So I can try to check out the cave. So one of the bummers about Magician's Quest is that, so yeah, the ghosts are kind of dangerous, but you can run past them if you're quick about it. The town is always the same. It always is arranged the same way. It doesn't have an acre randomized system like Animal Crossing. I do not know if I've ever seen a villager just chilling around in the cave. I have a friend who walks really fast all the time. Boy, she loves walking. She goes everywhere barefoot. I do think it's a very healthy thing to do, but it sure is hard trying to keep up with her. Okay, so Patsy's clearly the depressed personality. If you watch the previous videos, you'll recognize some of her dialogue from Victoria. Victoria was our Venus flytrap girlfriend. I miss her already. It's going to be hard to move on. So you can do a little bug catching and a little fishing in the cave. There's creatures exclusive to the cave in both categories. Catfish, that is not one of them though. You can definitely catch catfish in the river. There's actually not a lot of creatures that are exclusive to the cave, but there's definitely a couple. A sea angel. Yeah, oddly, the cave seems to be both saltwater and freshwater because you can catch both saltwater and freshwater fish. Sea angel is definitely a saltwater creature. What is Patsy doing? She's just like forlornly wandering the cavern. It's kind of bumming me out a bit. Yeah, the scary part is like I looked from outside, and like you can totally just like see inside. So there could be some psycho out there and they're just watching me play Magician's Quest. And hopefully I'm entertaining enough that he like gets convinced not to murder me. But or she. But let's face it, it's probably a he. We can try to be woke, but it's probably a he. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna affect things, like if I'll play differently because I'm scared for my life right now, but the game is honestly helping me calm down a little, so that's good. We have a lot to do, lot to do. There's a city tour going on in Mario Kart, and I always try to drain every track that I haven't drained. And I still have like 15 tracks to go, and it takes like a good, maybe about 45 minutes to drain a track, so that's, let me do some quick math. It's about 12 hours of driving, so that'll be interesting. And the Splatfest is going on. So I'm just rambling about things that are not Magician's Quest related. It's nice that lots of people are out still. I guess it's only 8:50. It's not like anyone really needs to go to bed yet. So this is the tower, and it's a pretty important location. This is where Principal Soul will be a lot of the time. He'll be on the roof. Oh, and I guess Billy the Squirrel will be here too. It's already nighttime, the perfect time for peace and quiet and reading a good book. According to my data, the only problem is I can't see very well in the dark. Truthfully, I'm not very good at sports. I don't like getting all worked up. I think that we should all get on better and not be so competitive with each other. So, I want to ask you a favor. Please don't get angry even if I keep messing up out there. According to my data, I am trying my hardest after all. Maybe Billy's okay. He's a little nerdy, but that's okay. So Principal Soul will be up here sometimes at night, and he can tell you some things about your luck. I don't know if it actually affects the game at all, but knowing this freaky-ass game, it probably does. But then in the daytime, he'll be up here, and you can talk to him as well. You can ask him about your grades, and he'll give you an evaluation. That's one thing I meant to do with Smelton, because he still had like practically no stars, even though by the end of our episodes he probably had definitely earned a couple. So this is a mixture of blathers and I don't even know, a chain chomp. But basically you cannot directly sell your fish or bugs in this game. Instead, you feed them to these books, and they will eat them, but they will keep them inside so you can read about what you've caught. And then whatever you give them, they will also exchange for a reward of some kind. It's usually a material, sometimes a flower. And depending on how rare and how large the creature is, they will give you better or worse stuff. So you may notice that when I catch a bug or a fish, it doesn't just say what it is, it also says the size. And in Animal Crossing, it will give you like a millimeter size or whatever. But this is actually like a designation. So I think there are, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 sizes, and it goes tiny, small, medium, big, quite big, very big, huge, and legendary. So that's 8. And the bigger the size, the better the rewards. But then you can have a really, really rare fish, and you can have the tiniest size of it, and it might be the same reward as the biggest size of a not so rare fish. And so this guy's the bug book, and he's a bit harder to please than the fish guy. He usually has a problem with you in general and with what you're turning in. Munch, munch, munch. Not bad, but I've seen lots better out there myself. Sliver ore. Okay. I think I just turned everything in. So, after you've turned in some bugs or fish, you can look in the registration and see what you've caught. It's very sparse right now, but... Bell cricket. A cricket with a call of well-renowned beauty. Yeah, so there's a katydid with an annoying chirpy song. So there's I think 6 categories for bugs based on where you can find them, although there is some wiggle room for sure. And then with fish, I think there's only 4 categories. I think it's the river, the beach, the cave, and the pond. And I've never really understood if the pond is the pond at the top of the river or if it's the ruins pond. I think it's the ruins pond. But in any case, there's some overlap with those two. So even if there's a river fish, you can still catch it in the cave sometimes and stuff. And while a lot of these fish and bugs are real-life fish and bugs like you can catch in Animal Crossing, there is a special time in the game where you can catch mythical or special fish and bugs, and we'll get into that in a future episode. It's pretty fun. You get to really go nuts and get a lot of rare stuff. It's quite lucrative. Man, it is weird to have so much greenery. So this is the Emporium. This is where you sell materials like jewels or bones or metals. Oh, she even has some jewels for sale. Interesting. I totally forgot she could sell stuff like this. That's pretty damn cheap, too. Interesting. Let's see if she has any work. So you can ask her for work and she'll tell you some materials she's looking for. Pine mushroom, a field mushroom, or a pleurote mushroom. I think we can find those. Talk. Alright, so there's a lot of... So, in the game there's magic spells. They can just rattle off very quickly. But there's also... okay, so we have the pine mushroom. So normally this would be 300 or around there, but she's paying double because it's something she wants. But as opposed to spells, there's also incantations which require a special material, and sometimes that's a jewel or a flower, but it can also be like a special material, like the moon drop she just mentioned. So because I gave her the pine mushroom, she's giving us a free sample of the item. But we don't really need it, so I'm going to sell it. Oh, only 80 though? I'll sell it for now. Later on I might start saving some of this stuff to use for the various incantations. Grimble! He was cuter in the other outfit. What are you doing at this time of night? Oh, I really do need to clean the bathroom my next day off. It's just filthy. It'd sure be nice to have some help. Wow, he really is an old man. I know, why don't you clean it for me? Not for free, of course. I'll let you see my schoolwork as compensation. So I don't know, I guess he's like an old man who's like going to school for a second lease on life or something. Alright, we have enough for the French cooking, which is good. I would love to buy more, but I'm gonna take it easy for my first day. I have very little time to play, so I'm gonna try to keep it snappy. Very little time for me is under 2 hours because I didn't think I'd play this long for individual episodes, but I do. Ugh, I hate Nigel. No offense if you love Nigel, but I hate Nigel. So there's little sort of like achievements you can get in this game, and one of them is to change your hair a lot. So even though I like our hair, we're gonna have to change it a bunch. Just leave all your hairstyling needs to me. I'll make you look fabulous. Oh my, I shouldn't have said that. Of course you already look fabulous. How embarrassing. Okay, so I guess the top things are his eyes. It's easy to misinterpret his face because his mustache looks very similar to eyes. And then he has this weird, like, butthole mouth. Alright, so I'm not going to choose one of these, I'm just going to look. He offers 3 hairstyles a month, if you can believe it. I really do not like any of these. And that's the problem, is like, if you change, you have to... It's not like Harry, we can change your hairstyle to what you want. Very stressful, actually. Because there's what? There's 6 hairstyles for boys, and 8 colors, so that's 48. And if you double that, because for girls, then you have 96. So that means it will take approximately 8 years for you to see all the hairstyles. And you don't need to do all the hairstyles, but I'm saying, like, if you have a particular one you want, it's going to take 8 years for you to, on average, for you to get that particular one. And that's even assuming it changes, like, I don't know if it's set for every month. Alright, so these are berries. So unlike Animal Crossing, Magician's Quest has berries instead of fruit. And berries are sort of a mix between Animal Crossing fruit and Animal Crossing turnips, because the price they sell for varies wildly. It's actually a little crazy. I feel like there's a bug in one of these trees. I don't know. I feel like with Smelton I never shook these trees, and I should. Because I might have missed... I feel like when I looked at the list of available bugs, I found there was a lot of stuff I didn't see. Alright, I guess we have to go to the bank because Reginald wanted to see us here. I kind of forgot about that. Hello there, my name is George. I work here in this bank. Speak to me whenever you need to make a deposit or withdrawal, and rest assured that your valuables will be in very good hands here with us. So even if you don't need to save money, the bank is super useful because it can save like almost every item ever. Like there's some things you can't save, but it will save jewels and like basically every furniture and clothing item in the game. And you can save multiple copies, so it's really good as a storage option. Okay, Okay, what the fuck? I thought Reginald was supposed to meet us there. I guess not. Oh, Malilo needed these field mushrooms. No, not that gross one. Those look like earwax. Well, actually just an ear covered in earwax. Okay, I should probably do one task at a time. I should probably... I guess I should focus on berries first, because I've already kind of started that. So every third day, every day that's divisible by 3, like today, the 12th, so the 3rd, the 6th, the 9th, the 12th, the 15th, the 18th, the 21st, the 24th, the 27th, and the 30th, there will be a special shop open in the haunted house. Now, where's the haunted house, you ask? It is right next to the cave. We passed it earlier. And the haunted house shop is actually where you where you sell berries. So, it's a little tricky to sell berries because you can only do it once every 3 days. And berries don't even last that long before they rot, so it's quite a sticky wicket. But it is worth it if you get the opportunity, because berries are worth, well, they can be worth a lot. At minimum, they're about 30 rich, which is practically nothing, but at most they can be like, I don't know, like 200 rich. Really, really solid. Okay, this ghost is stalking us. Oh, hey you. Can you hear me? So this is sort of the Magician's Quest equivalent of Whips. I'm going to check that out a little later. We're sort of tight on time right now. So this is the haunted house, and it's a little freaky. Has several different rooms, but most of them have a ghost in it, and the ghost will poof you away if you don't hightail it. They will disappear you and send you straight back to your dormitory. And it's kind of freaky. I think this is so cool, though. Animal Crossing, I love Animal Crossing, don't get me wrong. I do prefer the GameCube game to this. But it does not have the balls to have you explore a haunted house, I don't think. Shit. Now we're about to get poofed, I think. Oh, we just made that. Sorry if you can hear my nose running a little bit. It's not running, it's just a little stuffy because I turned the heat off so that my computer would be less likely to overheat. And as a result, I'm getting a little cold. Not like a little cold like the sickness cold, but like a little, I'm getting a little chilly. Okay, and there's, no. Okay. Jesus, this is scary. Can you climb this ladder? No. Where would you be climbing it to? So there's a secret passage back here, though. And back here, you can... So there's a treasure in the haunted house once a day. Once a week. But we didn't find it. Maybe it doesn't appear yet? Well, unless there's 4 chests, but I don't know where the 4th one would be. I feel like we've looked in every room. Yeah, I'm officially confused. We already checked that one, right? Not here. Okay. Well, maybe there isn't one here at the moment. Or I'm just missing it. Either option is completely possible. That's really weird, though. Because we totally checked this one too, right? Yeah. I think the ghost is about to get us. Jesus. Some close calls here. Yeah, I have zero clue where else it would be, so... I guess there really isn't one here. I guess there really are only 3 chests, unless I'm totally missing something, but I can't think of what it would be, or where it would be. So this is the special shop, and it's only open every 3 days. And it has some really cool themed furniture that you won't find at Harrow's, the department store. Ice bed. Ooh, we could have used that at Smelton's place. Alright, so I'm going to practice some self-control and not get everything here. Especially because a lot of it is incredibly expensive. Mostly these galaxy items are insanely expensive. So you can sell your berries here. Oh, I guess they just start off at a base price of... You can sell furniture as well, of 300, but that's pretty good, so I think I will go for it. But those prices will fluctuate wildly over time. They will go up, they'll go down, and there's a little mechanic where you can kind of find out what the future prices will be. Alright, that's that, and then I think I'll sell some of those field mushrooms, and then I might wrap up for the night. But yeah, that's Magician's Quest. I feel like I'm forgetting a lot of stuff, but hopefully in future episodes I'll be able to show off a little more of what makes this game tick. But yeah, this, in case you didn't catch it, this game does have a real-time clock, so things will change depending on the day, the season, all that stuff. So in the game it's 9/12, on November 12th, 2022, just like it is in real life. Make sure that's okay. The pleurote mushroom that I'm looking for, it's not here. I think it doesn't appear at this time of night or something. We've seen most of the areas in the game at this point, but there is also an island, but it's not very big. It doesn't offer a lot. But it has some cool stuff on it, so we'll definitely check that out in the future. But yeah, I'm sorry if you were watching the previous episodes and it's kind of a bummer to start all over. But I really wanted to show off this game. Like, I just realized it was really fun, and I wanted to show off more of this game. Like as a whole, rather than just like Like, I put those videos out to just sort of like show some of the stuff that Magician's Quest has to offer. But I realized I was having enough fun with it that I wanted to do a real Let's Play. So I really want to keep at this. I don't want to promise, but I would love to, and I'm hoping that I will. It's so weird to see Naomi still here. I had a feeling, I was thinking about it today, I was like, I bet we're going to have a repeat villager who is in the original episodes, but I would not have guessed Naomi, considering she died. That's pretty crazy. She didn't really die. If you're watching this and they're like, oh my god, they can die, but it seemed like she died. It was sort of an emotional journey. Would have made a good Lifetime movie. Well, I guess that's all the field mushrooms. I thought there were more. Did they, like, disappear or something? There were definitely way more. I feel like the game's fucking with me. There were definitely more. I'm not really into Susie. No, thanks. When I moved back home, I was living back home up north for a couple months, and when I moved back home, I had pretty neutral feelings about cats. By the end of it, I was not a fan of cats. They puked on my mattress, they were constantly yelling at me to feed them. It was a battle of willpower, and not one that I enjoyed. There are cats in the world who I genuinely find adorable, but my parents' cats are not included in that category. They are very loud, kind of obnoxious tubs of lard that love to yell at you, because in my parents' house that will get you fed. So, but they're not all bad. They can be cute occasionally. I just wish they weren't so spherical. Maybe it's bad to fat shame my cats, my parents' cats. It's more, I mean, they do it too. They overfeed them and then they fat shame them. Alright, I guess that's all the field mushrooms that we need. This game has the sleepiest, like, pleasant lullaby music at night. It'll just put you right to sleep every time. And by you, I mean me. A lot of it is like based off classical music, and okay, so we have some, yeah, so she'll rotate out different materials, I guess. And some of it apparently gets copyright claimed by Sony. I don't know. Even though it's classical music, so it should be part of the public domain. So this is one slightly monotonous thing. If she's asking for a material for her own, brewing work stuff, it's ideal to sell them one at a time. At least that's my impression, because she'll give you an additional 100, but she won't give you more than 100 if you sell multiple at once. So you just have to keep opening it. So I apologize for this monotony. There's going to be some monotony ahead. I'm just going to warn you, but it's part of the game and I love the game, so it's okay with me. I have pretty high tolerance for boredom. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So you can also buy materials and remedies if you want something specific. Although if you try to buy materials, she'll just tell you what to give her. I guess if you give her something, she'll I think if you give her materials for stuff, she'll like put it out. I could be wrong, but that's my impression. I'm still learning about it though. But there's plenty of spells and incantations we'll learn over the coming episodes, as long as I stick with it, that we can use to... Some of them are just for fun, some of them are to prank your classmates, some of them are pretty, and some of them are kind of useful. So, we'll see. I don't really... Well, maybe I should have a bed. I don't know. What do you think? Already big decisions to be made. Maybe I should just save my money and wait. That's pretty cheap, though. But this is the kind of bed I had last time, and I don't want to just repeat myself. That said, it is really nice. Oh, what the fuck. I guess I'll buy it. I'm just gonna try to be fast about it so I don't have time to overthink and regret my decision. Oh, I really need new pants. In fact, I need a new outfit, period. But let's go in here first. This is a mistake because I'm going to see a bunch of stuff I want and then I'm not going to want to stop playing. Okay, so you have timber floor, magic circle floor, ice floor, farm floor. Okay, yeah, we do have some cool stuff here, although thankfully it's nothing that I am like hardcore dying to have. Definitely some nice. I do like this timber floor. I'll see. If it's under 1,000, I might be tempted to get it. Ooh, that's borderline. I'm gonna wait. I can't spend all this money I don't have yet. I'm just starting out. So you can buy instruments, so you can do more than whistle with your classmates if you want to. There's also music players, so you can play music at home. Oh shoot, I guess I don't have one of those, so buying these is going to be pointless. But I do like collecting music. It's a big part of the game for me, so I am going to buy Echoes of Water. I can't remember if this is a good one or not, but... Alright, how am I doing on cash? Alright, I'm a little poor still, but that's not terrible. We'll figure it out. So I might play... So this is on a Saturday, so I'm not gonna... So, like, this is not a real week I'm gonna be playing the game, because I don't think I'm gonna get to the real classes yet, which is the main purpose of the weeks, but I am going to probably play sometime later this week, at least once, and hopefully get some of those first lessons. I'm really hoping it doesn't start the lessons this week, which would be terrible, especially because it didn't give me a weekly treasure in the haunted house. So I'm hoping it's going to wait until I finish the real classes before starting the class roster, because if I miss the first week of classes, I'm going to have to wait like, I don't know, like 5 months. And it's going to be uneven for each type of class, so that would be very frustrating. This is Charlie, the noodle man. He serves noodles, and they're piping hot and spicy. Hey buddy, you new around here? Well, this here's my noodle shop. But it ain't just any old noodle shop now, that'd be no fun. Not only can you get noodles, but you can also get information or breaking news you need. I have all sorts of interesting stuff to talk about. Come back as often as you like, okay? Yeah. That's pretty fun. It's a good date spot, and it's also a good, it's fun to hear some gossip through Charlie if you want to go alone. So this is a lover's point. You can see the dirt looks like a heart, and there's a little bell here. And this is a spot where classmates will invite you if you've charmed them sufficiently. And they'll pop the big question. So I need to rant about Splatfests for a second. If you're not familiar with Splatoon, this is going to be meaningless to you, so I apologize in advance. But, so Splatoon has 3 mascots, Shiver, Fry, and Big Man. And Splatfests are like a thing where each mascot has their own team, and you pick a team, and then they all battle each other. So for the first 2 Splatfests, Big Man, he's this goofy manta ray. He won the first half, which means he's put on the defending team for the new mode called Tricolor, which basically means that the other 2 teams like gang up on him, and he's kind of at a disadvantage. So both times in the previous 2 Splatfests, and there's only been 2 so far, he's won the first half and then lost the second half, because you basically, if you want to win, you want to lose the first half so that you can win the second half, because you want to be on the attacking team, not the defensive team. It's kind of weird because it's like punishing players who are doing well the first half, but yeah, it's kind of unfair because they're playing harder, but then it doesn't matter because by the end of the second half they've been effectively punished for their previously good performance. So we're doing this Splatfest is crossover Pokemon. It's fire versus grass versus water. Well, grass versus fire versus water. And wouldn't you know it, Big Man again won the first half, and he's defending again. But this one's a little and both previous times Shiver won the eventual Splatfest. I guess she's like a really hot Octoling character, and everyone wants to smooch her, and so they fight really hard for her, and they've won the past 2. But I'm thinking she's not going to win this one because she has grass this time, and grass is not pulling well, so I don't think she's going to have the popular vote, even though she did the first 2 times. And so I think Big Man is actually still positioned to win because he's going to lose the tricolor section, but I think he's going to win the popular vote, and I think he's going to win. He already won the conch portion, which is like it's basically who played the most before the Splatfest actually started, that's what that is measuring. So he's won those 2 categories, and so all that needs to happen is that grass or fire can't win both of the other 2 categories, which is the like who wins the most, basically who wins the most points. It's very, very rare. Well, we've only had 2 so far, but I don't think I think it's very, very unlikely that either of those teams is going to beat both of those categories. I think the only other outcome is if fire actually wins the popular vote, and then it also wins open, which is possible, but I don't think they'll win the popular vote. I'm Team Fire because I think Fuecoco, the fire crocodile for Scarlet and Violet, is a total cutie. Anyway, sorry, this is totally gibberish, so I apologize. Oh my god, do you guys hear that? Jesus. Anyway, I apologize for rambling about this. I really had to get this off my chest. But, I love speculating. I think Water's going to win. I think they won the conch, the popular, and they're probably going to win the pro. And I think Grass or Fire is going to win the open. So, Principal Soul is rambling right now about runes. And runes are used very rarely in single player. They're mostly for multiplayer. It lets you... so I think you can type to each other, but runes are like a faster way to communicate. They're sort of like emojis, but like more magic and satanic. So be sure to pay close attention to his lessons. Yeah, so Mr. Vlad teaches the linguistics class, and it's the useless AF class. Shown on the board. or useless as fuck. I don't like saying AF. As shown on the board, magic linguistics are divided into categories, each of which has its own page. First, this is basic common linguistics, as shown here. There's just one page. So Mr. Vlad should be teaching us this. I don't know why he's not. Yeah, so you can use these to say, like, let's go here tonight, or give me this item, or etc., etc. You get the picture. School is a place, so it's the where category. I'll show you all my favorite parts of runes in a second. Wait. So you can open your linguistics by pressing Y. And so let's say I want to say, give me 7 flowers. I could say, give me 7 flowers. And then I'd say that, and then whoever I'm playing with. Now I can't do this multiplayer because I'm playing this on an emulator, but anyone else who was there would see that I said that, and that I want them to give me 7 flowers, and then I would, that's my way of emotionally blackmailing them into doing what I want. They say love begins with a bit of luck and romance, and that when your eyes first meet, you should be frozen, like you were struck by lightning, according to my data. That's how I felt when I came across a steak one time. Do I love steaks? Oh, sorry, my nightlight's turning on for my computer. Okay, sorry if you could see that. I don't know if you could or not, according to my data. Hey, Grimby. I don't know if that's a good nickname. I went to Vivian's boutique with Nigel the other day. He tried on some really distasteful clothing. I said, they look great on you. And can you believe it? He was thrilled. Back in the day, you can get away with anything when up against such innocence. I like Grimble. He has like a nasty, evil side, and I love it. But he's so cute at the same time. He's this cute old man. There's some more. I'll show off like the different sections of the school a little later. We have this bulletin board, and this will show you some various things. And you can make your own post too. Secret store. My new store at the haunted house opens today. Intrigue parties are invited to stop by. So that's from Catsith. I can't stand bugs! As I was walking around town the other day, I saw a bug with so many legs. I had to scream. Becky. Okay. Nice weather puts me in a good mood. Do you think the weather is connected to our feelings, Becky? Well, I really love nice weather. Picard. Harrow's department store has a wide variety of products. Stop in and see for yourself. This month's styles, breaking news from Montpellier. There's now a news collection of hairstyles dropping by now. His hairstyles suck. It's like, what, gray pigtails? I don't know what that would be for. Like an insane great aunt or something. Billy's funny though. I think I didn't like him before, but okay. Oh, I totally forgot to show you my favorite part of runes. So you go into the Who category. So of course you have runes for all the characters, and we have a couple here we haven't met yet. But you also have runes for all your classmates, and these are unique to them. And they sometimes they kind of reflect their species a little bit. So we have Susie the cat, Roar the penguin, Naomi the bunny, Billy the squirrel, Mikey the monkey, Nigel the weasel, Sammy the penguin, Becky the monkey, Fifi the wolf / dog, husky, I don't know. Patsy the mock block dessert. And Grimble the frilled lizard. Perfect. Becky's walking around right now. Becky with the short hair. I don't even know what that's from. I just heard it. Oh, a rumor about me already. About me and Billy. No, we don't really get along that well. Okay, we have a lot of people around us, so it's time to, Oh, Sammy's angry. They act like you're trying to... Oh, so Sammy whistles also. This is not a good concert. I gotta save up and get an instrument if I'm gonna play anything with him that doesn't suck. What's up, Nigel? Hey, Geoff, what's up? Have you been? Hey, you'll never guess what I saw. Becky was having fun playing in the quadrangle. If you ask me, I prefer the old saying, the more the merrier. Maybe next time I should ask Becky to hang out with me. He's so gross. I just feel like I can see the grease oozing out of every orifice. Horrifying. Okay, please get me out of these pants. I'll wear a skirt, I don't care. I just need to get out of them. This is Vivian the mannequin. She will peer pressure you into buying everything. But if you can withstand the pressure, it's pretty fun. Oh, I hate Christmas. I'm sorry if anyone loves Christmas. More power to you. Family stuff just gets in the way of my enjoyment of Christmas. Okay, I definitely don't need shoes, but I would love... Oh my god, that's so cute. What the fuck? I need this. Are you kidding me? This is perfect for fall. I don't need to try on this shit. I know it. Ah, I'm adorable. What is this, tuxedo top? No. Business suit pants. Skull punk pants. There's some cool styles in here. I have like a sort of graphics upgrade that will... makes the game a little upscaled so you can see things a little better. I actually really like that too, but I don't know if we can afford it. I want to live simply when we're just starting out here. But I really want out of these pants. What is this skirt? Can I just buy this? That's really expensive for a skirt. Can I just buy this? Like pretend to be a rocker or something? I don't know about this. This is really gonna eat at me. I don't like the rocker pants either, but maybe they're better than what I have on now. Okay, that's really cheap, so even if I don't want to keep them long term, maybe it's a good idea. Alright, I guess it's worth it. Just get me out of these clown pants. I don't know what I'm wearing. I'm poor again. School uniform pants. No, thank you. Alright, I think it's time to wind down. I have some stuff to do tonight. I don't know what I'm going to do. Mario Kart, Splatfest, or what I really should be doing, which is the Pocket Camp summary. I'm just putting that off forever. It's just really hard for me to work on it right now when I have all this moving stuff going on. Alright. Well, that was a really good first episode. Thanks a lot for watching if you did. I really am hoping to go far with this. Ideally, I want to go all the way. So we'll see. Hey, Geoff, I've been waiting for you. You see, the thing is, I prepared your scholarship fund for you. Here. Oh, that's what he meant by stopping by the bank. It's not like he's stopping back. Oh, nice. Thanks so much, Reginald. Maybe we've judged you too fast. Alright. Well, I'm looking forward to hot times, some spicy dates, French cooking on the floor, and everything. So I hope if I keep making episodes, if I don't get murdered tonight, I hope you stick around. I would love to. I love sharing this game with people. Alright, and then I guess I'll put the French cooking upstairs in case I want to bring anyone by. Oh, we have a letter already? Oh. I'll be waiting for you on the island. Come Sunday. Bring your most valued possession and I'll bring mine. Arg! Fair winds. Captain Dot. Yeah, so this asshole pirate tries to take stuff from you in a pirate duel. You can bring stuff that's not very worthwhile, though. I think you can bring like a crystal and he'll still try to fight you for it. So up here, you can have tea with a classmate, and if you put food up here, they will eat the food with you, and they will comment if it's their favorite. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Yeah. Thanks a bunch for watching if you did, and feel free to comment. Literally anything. Just tell me about your life if you want to. Just vent. If you write 8 pages, though, I might not. I'll probably read it out of perverse curiosity, but I know if it's 8 pages, I might not reply. But I definitely love to see who's watching and what they think. Even if it's mean, just verbally abuse me if you want. I don't care. Maybe don't act. Well, you know, I can't stop you if you want to. Alright, well, thanks so much for checking the video out if you did. Hopefully, if you're watching this like way into the future, hopefully there's more videos if you want to keep going. And I am sorry for any technical difficulties. I'm trying to get it straightened out, but I really wanted to start this playthrough today on the 14th anniversary of this game. So hopefully if there's any rough spots, things will just get better. Alright, take care for now. Take care and bye for now. That's what I meant to say. Okay, bye.